everyone, and welcome to the first edition of Just Ask Jess. This is where you ask the questions, and I try to answer them without killing anybody. No promises, though. This is such an exciting time in the world of geekdom. We just found out the release date for the next Star Wars movie, got to see images from the new Mass Effect, and Jessica Jones is getting her own TV series on Netflix. This is so exciting. There's so much going on. This is such an awesome and amazing time that I just can't wait to see what my first question is going to be. So our first question comes from Elfan. Elfan writes, Dear Jess, paper or plastic? Did I just read that right? Paper or plastic? With everything that's going on today, somebody's actually asking me paper or plastic? Who the fuck picked this question? Who writes that kind of fucking question? Paper or plastic? Oh! All right, Elfan. Here's your answer. You see, I'm very passionate about the environment because when I take over the world, it'd be nice for my subjects to have some air they could actually breathe. That's why I'm not a big fan of plastic bags. Number one, they're flimsy. Number two, they're a burden on the environment. And number three, they're a suffocation hazard. No, seriously, they are a suffocation hazard. Just take a look. So you see, these plastic bags really are a suffocation hazard. Oh, what's the matter? Can't breathe? Let me help you with that. See? Bye. So that's going to be a unanimous thumbs down for plastic bags. So now that brings us to paper bags. And I'm really glad I have an opportunity to talk about this because it's something that's very near and dear to my heart. Hello everyone, I'm Jessica Porter. And I'm here with a very important message about paper bags. Paper bags may seem harmless, but believe me, they're not. They're responsible for countless deaths every single year. Whose spine do I have to rip out to get him out and do in this place? You are really gonna get it. Do you have any idea what happens to people who drop my Mountain Dew? As a matter of fact, have you ever talked to anyone who's dropped my Mountain Dew? I don't think so. Let me show you why. You know, that wasn't your Mountain Dew to drop. That was my Mountain Dew. I know you're not going to do it again. You want to know how? Let me show you. That's how I know. It's so hard to find good help these days. So if it weren't for paper bags, poor David would still be with us.
His name is Andrew.
I don't care what his fucking name is, he used a paper bag. He'd still be alive if he didn't use a paper bag. For just 25 cents a day, you can join me in taking a stand against paper bags. That's less than the price of a cup of coffee, you cheap fuck. Don't look at me, it wasn't my fault. I'm not the one that told him to use a paper bag. Paper bags are a challenge that we can overcome together. When I feel like crushing a person's skull like a grape with these little hands, it often makes quite a mess. But no worries, as long as you have a reusable canvas bag. Normally, I'd be worried about getting brains or skull or blood all over my nice clean outfit. But not anymore, thanks to my reusable canvas bag. A lot of people don't realize that a canvas bag also makes a great execution hood. Because people make a lot of pathetic and goofy faces when you're killing them, and this way you don't have to look at it. Now believe me, I've killed enough people to know they make a lot of goofy faces. The only downside about my reusable canvas bag is that once you use it, it's not so reusable anymore. See? No yucky mess. Well, That's it for this week's question. Can't wait to see what they ask me next week, I think. We'd like to thank all of our friends over at superwomenmania.com. And if you have any questions for us, just leave them in the comment box below or send them to justaskjess@superwomenmania.com. Thank you so much, and please subscribe. We'll see you later.
Jesus.